EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start in returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll run here with the rookie. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready? Come 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll go play action with Hicks. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35. 5-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The 13-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Nix from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Teron Payne getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
On the jump. Stephanie.
Travis Scott on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8.
Chop alert. Chop alert.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready up.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Get it.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Moving to his left. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 38 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Forced out wide. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd down and 9.
Come on. Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Throwing again. Daniel escaping to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And his guys are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing is Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game. Like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. It's Nix. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he He's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
36-yard line.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready.
Throw it. Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Almost set. Ready.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Almost set. Ready.
Here's a run. And he uses the vision to take it outside. And he is in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 17. Our home team 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. Pass. Let go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And third down coming up.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll throw with Daniels. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. That's number 40 on the season for him.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Daniels gonna throw again. Out to his right. That'll be taken in. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. To throw is Nix. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. They'll take this to about the 28. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Nix. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st down, Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Forced out left. He runs with it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Left side, it's caught by Brown. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk, Cougar 19. Ready?
Daniels going to keep this himself. And he pitches it. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
Let's go. Check, Panther. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's on the base at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Jonathan Cooper in there for the sack, his 4th on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. That one is complete, and he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay, the timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Hicks. That's caught left side by Ingram. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Nixon from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, go!
Daniels now on first down. Rolling to the left. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
68!
He'll turn and hand this one off. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. And good work there to get the first down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the first down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Taking off, and he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Rolling right. There he goes again. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Let's go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Deebo Samuel has a touchdown. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Deron Payne getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Broncos.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A run with Harvey, and he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. run with Dobbins. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Dobbins. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's a run up the gut. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here comes third and 6. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is third and 6. Here's Harvey.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
A 22-yard attempt.
And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. It's a touchdown. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.